Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion. Please enter the Gungeon. I think we're due for hunter runs unless we want to go full-on robot again. And I think I'm going to try to do gun game just because I find gun game fun, and I feel like once every like 7 or 8 runs feels like the right proportion for that right now. Yes, I seek a blessing. You know what? At first I was like, why would I ever spend hegemony credits on gun game? When I have so much shit that I have to actually unlock, and then I realized it's actually a pretty smart design decision in my opinion, because we're at the point where even though I very rarely beat the Lich, very rarely beat the game, I guess technically, depending on your perspective, I have hegemony credits to burn, and this is kind of the only sync for them, I guess, in the late game here, unless I'm missing something, but, it's something you can do with your hegemony credits in the late game. It's kind of like Eden tokens in a way, I suppose, but a little less transformative, I guess. Okay, so you know the deal with gun game at this point. I'm gonna try to avoid just giving, like, commentary about every single gun that we have, because then the video's gonna be over and, you know, all we'll have ever talked about is not, you know, we won't have learned anything about one another. We'll exclusively have, had a conversation about what kind of weaponry we're actually using here. Pick up full ammo for the commando, which could not be less relevant. Get the cactus, which is okay as well, and I'm immediately going back on my plan to exclusively talk about anything but the weapons that we have at our disposal. But I got some comments, and I think that they were, oh, this is a big shooty gun, right? I think that the comments were, like, all independent of one another, which is what was amazing to me. They were like, yo, you should get Austin on an episode of Gungeon, and then you guys can talk about, like, well, Austin in particular can talk about what actually is good in Gungeon and what's actually garbage. And then maybe you could learn something, but also it'll be interesting for the viewers. Oh, you're gonna give me a new gun as we walk in to this? That's a little silly in my opinion. I mean, Betrayer's Shield is fine, but I was kind of hoping to just at least shoot, like, big shooty gun once. What the heck is this? I don't recall this gun. The wind-up gun is not something I'm excited to see here, but that's okay. Good use of a blank. That was a turbo emergency blank. Available now from the Home Depot. But yeah, you know what? I'll talk to Austin. We have to figure out when our schedules line up. Ooh. I record, like, exactly when he streams, but I can make an exception. It's easier for me to move some recording time around than it is for him to be like, hey, loyal viewers, I'm gonna cancel my stream today play with some asshole called Northernlion you probably never even heard of. I'm joking. We're friends. I was gonna say acquaintances, but that would come across as rude. We've met in real life several times. We've had a good time with one another. Yeah, we've had sexual intercourse. So what? I'm an adult. I do what I want. We have not had sexual intercourse. Not with each other, at least. All right. Let's well, I mean, we should just be happy that, honestly, despite not having an oh, shotgun full of love's pretty solid. Despite not having an incredible setup, we actually did a really good job on the Bullet King boss fight, and we got some extra HP. I still think that we have not ever had a Lich victory on gun game, but Dragon victories are, well, I don't care about the ammo so much. Dragon victories are relatively easy to come by, so I'm not gonna be, like, disappointed if we beat the Dragon and that ends up being it, but, I definitely want to shoot for the moon, and then even if we miss, we land amongst the stars, you know? I have to try. And unfortunately, it is a gun. At least I can learn what it's named. Gilded Hydra. This means our other chest is going to have a passive, obvious, or an active for that matter. Obviously, I would have preferred if this had gone a little differently, but, you know, a demonic chest, I feel like it's worth the risk to try to use a key there and see what you got going on, but, charge shot active now. We're gonna buy a key, because we're definitely gonna open our next chest, no matter what it contains. And, this at least gives us keys for the next floor as well, because we did have one on the ground, which, if I'm being honest with you, I actually just forgot about this one, but we didn't necessarily have to buy a key, but it's not a bad use of our finances, I would suggest. Depending on your perspective. It might be good to buy an active item, if possible, as well, because we can. Ah, Ring of Miserly Protection. So, I am an idiot. On the run that I recorded recently, I was like, Ring of Miserly Protection just gives you money. No, it's kind of the inverse. As long as you don't spend money, it gives you 2 HP. it's very tempting to just roll with that because we're at 6 HP as is. And certainly 6 HP feels like a pretty good level. We don't have any blanks anyway. 6 HP feels like a pretty good level to be building off of for a potential Lich victory. So, we'll see. Ideally, we will never have to buy keys. And because we're in gun game, chests are, and I'm not just saying this to try to reinforce the decision to not spend any more money. Because of gun game, half of our chests on average are going to be useless anyway. So we only need 1 key per floor, sort of, in some ways, but that's not really how this works. Potion of Lead Skin. Is Potion of Lead Skin worth 2 heart containers? It actually could be. And that's gonna sound maybe a little bit ridiculous. You're like, 2 HP is a lot. It's not a little, I'll give you that. But Potion of Lead Skin solves the problem of being able to keep our HP containers full, which is a bigger issue than just having HP containers to begin with. Just hit the barrel and we should be good here. So that's something to think about. To some extent, I do think it depends whether or not we flawless the boss on this floor. I think it's a lot easier to justify if we do flawless the boss, because then we're going to be at 5 HP anyway, and we'll be like, or we'll be at 7 HP, but we'll be like, we can lose 2 HP, go down to 5, and that feels okay. But it is a tough decision, admittedly. Another thing that people commented a lot about that actually I was thinking of at the time, but should have gone through with it, was the orange item gives you full health. So we really shouldn't have just used that to get 1 HP up. We should be happy with it, and then just use it. That was really bad. It's the first damage we've taken, though. We should be happy with it, and then use it in the future, in order to, you know, you fall down to 1 HP on the Lich fight or something like that, you pop that, you get back to full HP plus 1, and life's good. Okay, so there's my armor gone. I was actually pretty confused about what the heck was even going on in that room, but that's okay. The pitchfork is not my idea of a great weapon here, but we can roll with it for a while. This is some sort of gun game. Beat this room without taking damage. In return, blah, blah, blah. I think out of all of the challenge rooms, this is like the one we have the highest success at. Like, beat this room without doing X. It's easier to do beat this room without dodge rolling, or beat this room using only this weapon, because then even if you take a hit, you just go, okay, well, you know, as long as we don't roll, then we're fine. Like, we're done already here. And you'll give me a chest that hopefully, I think it does not require a key. Oh, it's a passive. Dude, that's sweet. Okay, so give me hot lead. Check in and see. I've got a fever of 103. Medium quality chest. So I'm not convinced that we open this one just yet. But yeah, the fact that we get a passive here is huge, because now all guns will have the chance to fire a bullet that can ignite. I feel like the wording of hot lead confuses me. It says bullets have a chance to ignite, but that's not strictly true, right? It's actually bullets have a chance to definitely ignite. Which, I mean, it sounds subtle, but it is YV. This is an interesting situation. Any purchases will shatter the ring. That doesn't count as a purchase. This doesn't count as a purchase. Okay. So we're going full-on YV strats. And the other thing that I would be remiss if I didn't bring up is, you know, I had a run with Curse recently. People were saying, or I was saying on that run, we'd probably want to open the blue chest then. I was saying on that run, a level of Curse causes you to lose HP. Not level 1, but like level 3. It's actually your third use, or second use of Spice. So I was kind of conflating Spice. Well, that's alright, I can live with it. I was kind of conflating Spice with Curse, so I apologize for that. Although they show up with a high degree of comorbidity, they are not one and the same. I mean, quad laser with the remix to ignition bullets seems pretty sweet here. Every single bullet from that ignited. And, you know, mama rolling that body. Got every man in here wishing. Sipping on Gungeon Dome. I'm like, so what? I'm dumb. It's a freaking Wednesday, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. It is a Wednesday, actually, as I'm recording this. Whoa! Okay. Occasionally... I don't know. It's sort of tempting to use a key for that. It's basically a key for a brown chest, but we also get a guaranteed blank out of it. Let's fight the boss first, though. I mean, we'd want the blank before the boss, but whatever. Oh my god. I thought we had the commando there, and we fired like 80 rockets at once, so I was very excited. Try not to roll that close to the edge. Alright, please. I really do not care. Oh, sling is so good, but the pitchfork is fine, except that, what do I give a shit about, what do I give a shit about, yeah, I knew I was gonna take damage there because look, I'm not blaming the game, but I got the betrayer, or yeah, it is the betrayer. It doesn't fire bullets because I'm not at full HP, so that was like the worst possible get here. You know what? For me, that means another floor with Ring of Miserly Protection, in my opinion. Flash Ray is at least acceptable here. I totally forgot what I was saying earlier, but maybe if we had one more blank, we could have made it happen. But I sort of throw that one at the feet of Gungeon. Oh, you know what I was gonna say is that it's actually hilarious that we have chance to ignite with the pitchfork. Like, that's not really too synergistic in my opinion, but chance to ignite with the snowballer is even funnier. Alright, we took a lot of damage against the beholster, which we should not have. We got armor, plenty of keys, which actually means that... Ooh, and a mimic? Every time. A mimic toothed necklace. Means that we don't even need keys, which actually makes it much easier for us to guarantee that we don't need to break Ring of Miserly Protection. Now, you might be saying I'm overrating Ring of Miserly Protection. I don't necessarily disagree, but we're in a situation where I don't have to buy anything. I sort of feel like, why would I break the Ring of Miserly Protection in this situation? It doesn't seem like it provides me with any benefit to do so. Proton Pack is totally fine. I'm really happy to have the extra HP. We should open the blue chest. And just see what we get. One of these is going to have a passive. Oh, it's a mimic. Right, so we can use our keys to get that extra chest for sure. We got the mahogany, so that's going to give us the Excalibur, which is apparently 2 levels of curse, as people have now informed me. I thought it was just 1, but that's a mistake. Wow. You know, if... I'm getting into Isaac territory where I'm like, you know, if I was designing this game... But I will say, the teleporters have spoiled me. I think Isaac should have teleporters for avoiding backtracking. I think that would be a nice quality of life decision. But I think Gungeon should have like a teleporter in every chest room. So often I find myself like unable. Ooh, Cog of Battle is okay. Unfortunately, I can't pick it up. Oh, no, there we go. Okay. Excuse me? That's a tough one. Not with every gun will it be that difficult, but good God. That one was in particular. I find myself having to backtrack a lot, which is annoying. Now, you're not a mimic? Oh, he's a mimic. You know what? I'm probably not going to go fight you in that tiny room then. Okay, that was very bad damage, but we actually gained HP out of it. We gained a blank, but I'm not going to be, like, super excited about the blank. I'm happy to have 6 HP, and I think, you know, Cog of Battle is okay. It does give us a sizable damage bonus if we can land it. Give it a shot there. Not with every gun is it going to be plausible to land it, and beyond that, it's going to be difficult because the guns are constantly going to be switching, so we're never going to be able to get into like a true rhythm. But it's okay. Especially with like YV stacked up, this could be pretty helpful for us. So I'm super stoked that we have Mimic Tooth Necklace, by the way. Okay, that was not a smart idea. On the other side of the map? Excuse me. Just focus. There you go. Okay, well, getting hit once in that room is not the end of the world. But, we actually, like, passively improved quite a lot on that last floor, I'd say. Chance to ignite. I was at the floor before. I can't remember. We're taking some really dumb damage, but... What do we got? Okay, still Void Core Assault Rifle. We don't have to worry about wasting ammo, so we might as well open each room with a damage bonus. But keep in mind, we did get YV, like a few levels, 3 levels of YV. And we... Oh my god, the Betrayer. Why do you hurt me so? Mimic Tooth Necklace is also good. Cog of Battle, at least like in theory, provides us with some benefits. We will pick up keys, because again, we don't really want to buy keys. We might as well pick them up. We are not really going to need keys. I can't open the boss room with Betrayer. We could conceivably, like, beat the boss pretty easily, depending on what weapons we have, but let's not open with Betrayer. That's, like, just a recipe for disappointment. Okay, this time we have, it's the charged up gun. It's not Alien Engine, but it's, like, something similar. Anyway, let's light this enemy on fire, and then also doubly light it on fire through hot lead. Yeah, that was poor positioning on my part, and now we've lost both blanks, but holy shit, Super Meat Gun! Try to get Cog of Battle going next time. Okay, what do we have? Vertebrae K-47, classic high-quality weapon here. Oh, it's compressed. We got fiery sharks who are also underwater. And hopefully have a damage bonus. Flintlock pistol? After all that, you give me the flintlock pistol to finish the fight. No! How could you? Oh, we were so set until the positioning got bad. But look at this, like, we're still basically done. We were so close to having an easy flawless there on Cannon Balrog. Did I blow it by using 2 blanks at the start? I would not hesitate to agree with you on that. Alright, so we'll just change our gun, and it has become the railgun, which is fantastic. Not the most amazing room clearer, but that's okay. And, you know what? Ring of Miserly Protection just continues to be a pretty solid value proposition based on the fact that I can't seem to flawless bosses anymore. Alright, Pax Cannon is, or Pox Cannon, but it's based on Pax, is, actually really solid. Try not to forget Cog of Battle. Like, that damage bonus is actually really good. Now, the trash can is not a particularly great room clearer here. But as long as we can stay away from the poison, could be worse. Oh my god, I was almost, like, inside of that poison forever. Again, we don't have to worry about ammo usage, so just go buck wild. And got the Moon Scraper. Every room is gonna, well, every item room is gonna have a mimic. Means we can save our keys for probably almost absolutely no function, but at least we'll be able to open every single door we come across that's blocked off. Not that we really want to go to shops. Shop's pretty liable to contain purchases, is my guess, and I don't really want purchases. Unless they're the Louisiana purchase. That doesn't really make any sense, but just go with it. How's this gun game going so far? Well, I mean, I like that we have Ring of Miserly Protection because it's defended me from the fact that I've not flawless the last 2 bosses. Now, the Beholster, I am a little bit pissed off with the Beholster. I think if we hadn't had Betrayer, that would have been an easy flawless. But Cannon Balrog, my own positioning definitely caused some issues there. I'll be the first to admit. Don't roll into the bullets. There we go. Now, I already have, like, the chance to ignite and extra chances to fire bullets that have a chance to ignite. Please stop giving me... This is a Dragon, right? Okay, well, this is an exception because the Dragon's amazing, but please stop giving me weapons that just have an extra chance to light enemies on fire. It does nothing for me. Laser rifle, pretty not amazing. But I think we're relatively close. I mean, as always on Gun Game, you can get a Derringer on the Dragon fight or something like that and just be screwed, right? But barring something like that, I must have poisoned myself or gotten hit by a mushroom bullet, but barring something bad like that happening, this run is great. I think we're like 1 active item away from feeling pretty confident. Potion of Gun Friendship, Potion of Lead Skin, us ideally not having to buy it would be the best. And I will say that if we're looking like we're having some problems like keeping our HP up, then on our final shop, oh, Earthworm Jim Gun. On our final shop, we can just buy something, which will then, yes, fight it. We'll buy something which will lose our 2 HP from Ring of Miserly Protection, but at the same time, we'll also will also not really cost us anything because of the fact that we're not going to get anything from those 2 empty heart containers anyway, is what I'm trying to get at. We could buy like an extra passive or something. Please don't. Okay, we're gonna come in from the top here. I hate that room. So I don't think we've played particularly well floors 2 and 3 here, but 6 HP means that the dragon fight is pretty nicely set for us as long as we don't absolutely fuck it up. There's always next floor. Gemini rifle, you know, it's solid. It's holding it together here. You can get Cog of Battle going with it. It's doing some great work. And shock rifle is actually pretty good too. Alright, so obviously we're gonna kill this mimic, and this one will guaranteed give us a an active or a passive, and it gave us an active. This one is invincibility, which is quite good. I guess we'll just leave. We could go to the shop. I mean, there's no good reason not to go to the shop, except there's no teleporter nearby. So I'm just gonna pretend the shop doesn't exist. Enjoy my HP in ignorance. You know what Cypher said in the Matrix? Ignorance is bliss, man. So, we should use our active item instead of taking damage. That's my, like, high-octane reasoning right now, is that I think it's better to not take damage than to take damage. Is that the kind of active item that I can be, like, crazy excited about? Why not? That's what I say to that. Why not? What? Oh, this... I hate you so much. These mages are the worst, man. Alright, take the key. Again, it's not... The keys have no value for us right now. Pop the star. Enjoy it for a bit here. Safety and invincibility. Okay, the skeleton's dead. That's the important part. Now we can take a moment and relax a little bit. Well, lucky us. Oh, I just realized, like, you know, 30% of the way through this room, that this is Hell Room, and I hate it. I know this dude's being protected right now, but we are, strong enough to not have to worry about that, thankfully. Makes target selection a little easier. The Glacier, which also has a chance to ignite. That's some high-quality stuff there. Actually, this is quite good. From a passive standpoint, we've really built, like, a very solid run. I just need to not take so much stupid-ass damage. Yeah, that was... Okay, look, at least I tracked that shot coming in. I'm not thrilled with it, but life goes on. Level 1 Polaris? Oh, you are just... You're too rude to me. But at least we changed weapons right away. We got the Bullet Bore, which is a little bit annoying to use with Cog of Battle, but allows us to settle pretty easily into a routine, I guess. Might as well get the Cog of Battle bonus before we worry about this. Come on, more HP. And let's not take as much damage. Like, that's a really good start. I just immediately walked into a bullet. Alright. I don't think this guy's gonna stand up to too many bullet bores. I don't know why I'm trying to save ammo. It doesn't really make much sense. How are you still alive? Like, it almost feels like it's broken. Picked up the Rubidyne prototype, which of course, as is typical in gun game, has given us the laser rifle. But now we know our next chest is active or passive. Hopefully it's high quality. This ability's almost done. Oh, flare gun. Flare gun's good. You just want to know that you have it so that you are ready for those constant reloads. Easy enough. Again, might as well get yourself the Cog of Battle bonus. Oh, okay. The hammer. It's not called... It's the Cobalt Hammer, that's it, okay. I was gonna say, it's not called the Dick Hammer, right? That's like, I get the reference, but it's a little too much, it's a little too crass. And I was like, no, it's an amalgam of both of their Twitch names. Okay, there we go. That's beautiful. There's more where that came from. Give him another one. This is the beauty of gun game right here. Oh, now we got the flash ray, which is also okay. This is some kind of shop. Oh, it's a gun muncher, which I don't know why I was excited for, because it's effectively completely worthless for us. Okay. Keep it up. How is the aiming on this so bad? I've never seen Flash Gordon, but I have seen Ted. You'd think that he would be better at aiming if he's the Mark Wahlberg's hero. How do you feel about Ted, Northernlion? Look, if you like Ted, I'm not going to insult you. But it was on TV the other day, I watched a little bit. Actually, I watched it for the first time on an airplane, so I didn't have the best memory of it. It's a big shooty gun again. When I watched it this time, I was like, this movie got a sequel? And I looked it up on Wikipedia, as I'm wont to do. And I realized not only did Ted get a sequel, it was like a huge box office hit. Like a really unexpected box office hit. I had no idea. Now, I'm not saying Ted is horrible, but there's like... What I will say, and this is a strange thing to say about a movie like a comedy, the CG does not hold up well. At the time, I was like, this is photorealistic. It's only been like 3 or 4 years, and now I'm like, this is... Like, this does not look the way it's supposed to look. Alright, so we got the Huntsman. That's good. I was gonna say if we fight the boss now, that's really nice, but we got... It's, Kill Pillars. So I figured go for the invincibility right now. What the heck do we have now? The Shot Grub? Oh, they walked on top of me, dang it. Okay, Gorgon is actually quite nice. This is not Gorgon, this is the Gunther. They're both quite nice. Okay, we changed. Now we've got the sawed-off. This might be the regular shotgun now that I think about it. Okay, the Cobalt Hammer, I think, it was totally fine for the 10 seconds that we had it there. We've actually done quite a lot of damage to these bosses. Like, I'm not sweating that. I know I'm not using Cog of Battle here. I'm a little distracted. Okay, one kill pillar down. Just shoot enough to get rid of this gun, please. Ah! Actually, I think that was a totally sensible choice. Oh my god, did you see there's like 8 BSG shots in there. That was so good. Okay, one more shot will do it then. It takes forever to charge, but as long as we're rolling properly, that's okay. Alright, that was good. We only got hit once. I can live with that. And we did get some HP back, but it's only a half heart, it looks like. And we'll change our weapon. It gives us a shock rifle. Got a lot more left to do on this floor, I think. But yeah, I can't really be too mad about that. Although I am extremely incensed. Yeah, we'll just go for the fight here. But let's shoot first. Make sure we got the damage bonus. It's kind of like a nice, unexpected synergy here. Oh, sling. What is... Oh, it's a spaceship! It's actually pretty good. Nice unexpected synergy between Mimic Tooth Necklace and Ring of Miserly Friendship. It's basically like, hey, you're never going to need to buy keys again. Unless you'd, like, really want to get into a room that you don't have access to for whatever reason. Nail gun. That's okay. So, really, it just opens you up to not having to spend money. There still might be good reasons to go to the shop, for example, to buy maybe a better active item that you think gives you a really good chance of winning the game, but, we'll check out our shop for sure here, but it's not extremely important to me. I basically just should have pressed right trigger as soon as I walked into this room. Oh, there we go. It's the Yari launcher. I really like our chances of using. By the way, people did let me know with, still enemies here. With the YV Shrine, you totally can play it more than 3 times. On the last one, I just didn't have enough money. I think you need to get to 40 or 50. Sponge is good, but is it good enough? I don't know if it's good enough yet. Even though we are at 3.5 HP and effectively would not lose anything by losing the Ring of Miserly Friendship right now. Alright, so we're definitely going to play gun game. Does this have the chance to give us a passive? I don't recall. If you shoot the red ones, you actually just lose the bullet. Okay, that was pretty bad. Oh, no. Alright, what about this? There we go. There's one. Maybe that's how you open it. I like that we got the YV play there, but... Okay, so it gave me Excalibur, which effectively gives me nothing. Didn't lose our Potion of Miserly Friendship, though. We have a blank. Oh! It worked! That was unexpected. Yeah, I know. Bark, bark. Hey, Mr. Gun Game. Maybe you could help me out here. I'm in a little bit of a pickle. Ah! My God! Change guns! Change guns! Okay, well, we didn't really gain too much there, but... we got HP from the secret room, which was sweet. That was cool. And totally unexpected. So, now we would lose something. By buying something. But that doesn't mean that next floor is not the right time to do so. Wait, what did I give you? Ammo? Or thanks for the ammo? Does not matter. Okay. Down to the next floor. Unless things go terribly wrong, you'd be expecting like a pretty easy Dragon victory here. We got the HP for it for sure. We got a nice active item. Lich, as always, is just it's a bit of a dream, but it's possible. This floor could go a long way towards helping us get there, too. Whoa, that reload was far too fast. Oh, God. It's weird to complain about that as a negative, but it sort of is in this situation. Oh, thank you, sir. I'll take that. If we could flawless the boss, I mean, I know it's a bit of a pipe dream on Gun Game, but if we could flawless the boss, that'd be amazing. Really not pleased with the fact that I got hit by that hammer there. I thought I was safe, but clearly not. All in all, I'd give this run, like, on the luck standpoint, it's really good. I've been playing, like, 5 out of 10, though. That's not 5 out of 10 absolute. That's like a Northernlion 5 out of 10, which might be, like, somewhere between a 2 to an 8, depending on, you know, how good you are at Gungeon, or how good the other people you watch are at Gungeon. But I definitely feel like if I had played better thus far, I would be... Oh, don't walk in. It just looks like a piece of furniture to me. If I had played better thus far, I'd be, like, way more confident in our chances of actually putting something awesome together for Bulet Hell, but... As of right now, unfortunately, I don't feel, like, super confident in that. But that could change. The spaceship just totally blocked that shot for me, which I really, really appreciate. Sick. Okay. Who cares about the anvil? I'm going to land this. There we go! I mean, the thing is, on a run like this, like a gun game run where you don't have control over your weapons, you really want great passives so that you're, like, the one thing you can sort of control in between gun plays is able to be taken care of. So I feel like we do have awesome passives on this run. Oh, this is pretty good. Can't reload, though. We do have awesome passives on this run via, you know, YV. Hot lead seems pretty solid. These items obviously have a synergy with each other, but they're not going to last, unfortunately. What by these items, I mean the Brick Breaker and Shining Star. You're a shining star, no matter who you are. That is also beautiful. When you can just get 15 turtle shells per shot. That, I don't like this. I don't like that damage. I feel like you shot at the enemy and then I rolled into his path. Now we're gonna fight this dude with fish in a barrel. Suboptimal. But it does confuse him? I mean, I guess I would be confused too. I'd be like, why are you shooting me with fish in a barrel? Don't you have like a normal gun? Like a normal Gungeoneer at this point? Really hoping for like a little bit more in the anvil department. Just getting like one anvil shot is just like, I mean, it's not bad. But where's my extra anvils? It's also very, very hard to reload this weapon with Cog of Battle. Like, very difficult to reload this with Cog of Battle. What in the world is this? Oh, Lord. It's beautiful. It's the railgun again, but it's bouncing a lot. It's the other railgun that I always forget the name of. Well, I mean, this gun is sick if we can just land the shots appropriately. Please give me this gun for a long time. Okay, well, it's gone. It was fun while it lasted, though, right? This is Trick Pistol? No, it's not Trick Pistol, but it's kind of like a cosmic Trick Pistol, I think. I don't know. We actually, weirdly enough, have improved ourselves on this floor. That doesn't often happen. We do have a passive coming up, but I feel like why not at least fight the Dragon now? Oh, it's the kiln. Okay, now it's the shot bow. Shot bow is fine. The thunderclap is supposed to be good based on the kind of chest that it shows up in, but I find that largely... Oh, that was so bad. Largely, that's not true. Okay, so we're not going to flawless the Dragon. My bad. Witch Pistol is not this. This was a test. This, of course, is the Hexagon, which now is the Commando, which is doing some crazy good work. Grenade launcher. Acceptable. Really annoying from a Cog of Battle perspective. Probably be popping invincibility like way more often. This is so good. Still got invincibility. Blanket up. Cursed ourselves with the Excalibur. Fill your eyes with the Excalibur, Fry Man. We haven't had double vision in a while. I haven't had the opportunity to say it. I don't know what... Was that the spaceship that deflected that? If so, thank you, spaceship. You're my favorite. Okay. Fuck the Uzis. Just go straight for the kill. We did it. That's good. That felt awesome. I kind of want to, like, get rid of the laser rifle, but I guess we'll just at least make sure we have Cog of Battle active. And you know what? I think we should explore the rest of this. Oh, we changed guns to the Gorgon. That's pretty good. Hopefully it still has the Cog of Battle active. Final shot with some bullet holes. Okay, get this reloaded. Get this reloaded properly. It's harder than it looks, man. Especially while also worrying about the rolls. There we go. Oh, we got cannons. Thank you, spaceship. I appreciate it. Okay. Just keep going. We've handled this fight relatively well. I really don't want to use invincibility because these shots should be fairly easy to dodge, I hope. Super meat gun. Now's the time. Okay, that was actually really easy at the end there. Yeah, I think it's probably sensible to try to go for the full on here. There's another come on, flintlock pistol. Why you gotta do me like that? It's another Dragon killing gun game. Honestly, at this point, I feel like gun game is sort of like it gives you a it gives you an advantage for killing the Dragon, I think. And I am actually like leaning towards camera. No, thank you. I am actually leaning towards buying something because the HP is not doing anything for us right now. Like the extra HP that we have. We've used it for a few floors to make us feel safe. I don't know. The illusion of safety, at least. Now, Let's get the bonus damage on the camera because it's not doing a ton. There we go. Got the anvil in again. Yeah, I mean, I hope that my reasoning is fairly self-explanatory, but basically it comes down to I would like to actually have some HP, and at this point buying one red heart is actually better for us than just keeping these red hearts alive, I think. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so this is going to be the Mimic, and we're going to have invincibility for part of this, at least. The fire is really useful. We can just sort of wait him out. Oh, but Alien Engine is not the gun you want right now when your invincibility runs out. Okay. Controlled demolition. So if you shoot chests, they're going to give you something more. This is pretty bad for us, honestly. Because we're probably pretty unlikely to get chests for the rest of the game. A badge is pretty good. But it is, the curse probably doesn't matter. Let's take badge. So it ruins Ring of Miserly Protection, but it gives us either a damage upgrade or, you know, this familiar following us around for the rest of the time, depending on how things go. So I'm fairly for this right now. Now we can go buy something from our other shop as well. I walked right into that enemy. Where's badge, man? Pen Badgley. I would like to not have Alien Engine, please. Badge Man is already dead? Oh, Tangler is so good. Okay, what do you got? Yeah, kid, listen up, blah, blah, blah. So basically, we bought a damage upgrade. Which is great. Especially considering we couldn't fill up our HP anyway. So we'll buy the heart. We can't afford the armor, can't afford the key. Oh my god. Okay, well, good for bragging rights, not great for anything else. Alright, let's do this. Possible Lich gun game action here. We're at 4 HP because we flawless the first boss. It's a little bit of a sobering place to be, I'll admit, but we've had a pretty good setup here. We've got pretty solid passives. An okay active. We're gonna have to play really well and probably get some strokes of luck with our guns here, but there is a realistic chance. I would give us like a 20% chance. You might say that's not that realistic, but hey, pick a number between 1 and 5. Did you pick 2? Statistically, somewhere around 20% of you probably did. I mean, it's probably more like, you know, 28% or something, because some of you would have stayed away from 1 and 5, irrationally thinking, there's no way he picks 1 or 5, you know, those are the bounds. And then, probably statistically, more people are more likely to take 3 because it's right in the middle. You know, the human brain is a funny thing. Watch out for this one. Yeah, that was the dicey one right there, and the power just flickered in my office, but we are still here. That's good news. Oh, man. We don't get a lot of power flickering. Like, I don't live in Pyongyang, but it happens from time to time here. Luckily, it very rarely goes out. I don't know what cause. Look, I don't understand how the grid works, right? I can act like I do, but I obviously don't. If you would just want to give me like Black Hole Gun for the rest of the run, that's a-okay by me. Especially when we get Black Hole Gun that has a chance to ignite. That is a little hilarious. Oh my god, we fired like 8 black holes there. So many black holes. The black holes got sucked into a black hole. Alright, that was the most skillful room I've ever had. Got the Bullet Boer, which I have messed up on. Oh, we're okay. I've messed up on Cog of Battling. Oh, I saw this shit going wrong, and I was just about to pop the invincibility when the game took away that illusion of choice from us to begin with. You're probably dead, right? Well, hitting you with 9 bullet bores should finish the job then. Got the Huntsman. Haven't taken much damage yet, but we'd really, really like to take 0 in total. As unrealistic as that may be. Oh, dude, the Glacier is such a good setup with what we got going here. freezing enemies while also lighting them on fire. Pretty strong positive, I'd say. So oh, we got Genie again. The Ghost, not the Ghost, what am I talking about here? The damage that we have should be pretty dang solid. Thank you. I don't really want Face Melter anymore. And Chance to Ignite is good. Combine this all with an extra chance of, you know, wonderfulness thanks to YV. We got a lot of good things going. The only bad thing is our HP, and it really bums me out because we should have 6 HP here. I'm not talking about Ring of Miserly Protection. I'm talking about, you know, the flawlesses against these bosses that we really should have had. Oh my god, I didn't see you up there. Oh, okay, it's all going wrong. It's all gone wrong. HP, please. We lost half of our HP on that room. I didn't really want to pop that there, but it was either that or probably take damage, so it seems fairly sensible. Oh, dude, the Scrambler! Okay, all's not lost. Finish the job here. Every extra blank means the world. I don't know how Book of Chest Anatomy works with Mimic Tooth Necklace. Maybe it gives us the ability to grab an item and get a consumable from most chests? Or 2 items from some... Oh, come on. My dodges there were pretty good. You kind of put me in a tough spot. Frost Giant is okay. We killed the big asshole enemy before he could make a big asshole, so... I don't want ammo. I want more HP. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, and don't break it. Don't break another little piece of my heart now, baby. Oh, it's fossilized gun. I'm sorry. Self. We're done. Please, don't make me use this item. The risk is just too high. Oh, God. Yep. Not a good idea. We did have invincibility there that I... You know what? We're gonna pop that invincibility at the present moment. We're gonna light this dude on fire and get the hell out of Dodge. Problem is, I've got to give myself, like, room to escape. So I figured there'd be more... Oh! More enemies in here. They're threading the needle to such a large extent. Yo, this is hell on earth. We've done it. Okay. If nothing else, I think I could be reasonably proud of myself for that. Okay, there's not thwomps on this room. There's just a bunch of asshole-ish stuff that's gonna happen, so... Oh, light hexagon is so good. Oh, a little close there. Half a heart, thank you so much. You don't know yet what you've done for me, but I appreciate that. You've given me hope again in a world that seemed hopeless. Not a great cog of battle there. We're going for the, well, we were hoping for the chicken plays because it means that we don't have to go through the transformations on these guys. It's the Dragonfire again. It's a great gun. This guy got trapped on a chicken, and he's supposed to be in Bulet Hell. He's supposed to have to kill me. He couldn't get by a freaking, you know, the other white meats. Genie's fine, man. I'm not disappointed by getting the Genie. Just to be on the safe side, let's use some invincibility, shall we? Again, I'm happy to have the Gunther. Don't know if it actually gets any of the benefits that it normally gets. Next time, aim a little better. Excuse me. I'm kind of trying to hold it together here, Gunther. And I think I've done a pretty darn good job, honestly. But, sure, there's room to grow. Thank God we killed that guy before he shot. I don't want to deal with bouncing shots on a tiny room. Well, we're gonna have to. Oh, we're not gonna have to. Oh, God, it's the tearjerker. Please, change weapons. It's not good enough. By any metric. Oh, you're over there, huh? Shoot her. Shoot her. Thank you. Oh, that was not my... I thought that was my spaceship's laser beam. As dumb as that'll sound, that's how my brain decided to sort that out. It said, that is your spaceship's laser beam. Don't get out of its way. There's no need to. Alright, this is good, though. Another weapon, and the silencer's fine. What the... Oh, it's, Gungeon ants. Just die. Thank you. Still got 1 HP, 3 blanks. Not amazing for the... Not amazing for the, Lich fight, I'd suggest, but... So you're saying there's a chance. I really would, at this point, prefer to be using a better weapon. Is this the first time we've made it to Lich on Gungeon, though? Can we at least be, like, excited about that? Super excited to just have the bow as well. Oh, Scrambler! This is our chance. I hate to use the blanks here. Oh, that was really bad of me. I hate to just use the blanks here, but, honestly, I think we would have been hit without them, so... Oh, it's... Yeah, re-roll it. By re-roll, of course, I mean reload. That's the only thing that makes sense in this context. What is this charmed bow? It's not the charmed bow's fault, it's my fault, but dang it! That's alright. Phase 1 of Lich is progress! Progress. 50-minute gun game run. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.